No doubt you were spreading the word of the Manx Grand Prix over there, were you, as
Yeah.
vice chairman of the club?
Yeah, it's. I anticipated that there'd be lots of people who knew about the TT, but it's just the whole experience of going there and meeting all these people has just reminded me of how highly regarded it is by all these mainly South Americans. That the one thing they have as their life goal and target is to come here and to experience the TT.
Amazing.
And it just reminded you, wow, what an event we have.
Yeah.
And it should be so cherished and looked after because it means absolutely everything to those guys. I exaggerate not. From the second we got off the airplane and walked out into the square, it was I felt like some sort of star. We just have a picture taken, and just went on and on and on and on, relentless. And people just wanted to talk about the Isle of Man, talk about the TT. And there's a guy, Hector, the guy who arranged it. I'll tell you a little story about him. He's a very smart guy, he's a very wealthy guy, and he's an architect, mechanical engineer. He's got lots of different things that he gets up to. But he said when he came over to the Isle of Man, he ended up camping at the Quarter Bridge. And I said, "Oh dear, camping." He said, "It rained. It was cold. My clothes were wet. I was soaked. I couldn't get anything dried off, and I've never been happier in my whole entire life." Wow. That's what he said. Yeah. He just doesn't. Yeah, they just want to come here and experience it. So, and that's part and parcel of that. And obviously, you've got people like Gary, TT winner. That's a big thing for them.
Yeah.
But they sort of they're sort of quite interested in the travelling marshal thing.
Yeah.
But they're also looking for ideas as to, they understand where they're at with the event, and they've got to think about where they want to get it to. But they just wanted how do we get from here to here? What's the difference? So one of the things I'm in the process of doing at the moment is just writing out to them all the observations that we all made about how they might take the event forward.
Yeah. What did Gary think of it?
Well, we all thought it is pretty crazy. To be fair, it's not. It's the top part of the course is all second and third gear, very very one hairpin after the other.
Yeah.
You can pretty much see the exit points, but when you get onto the bottom part of the course, then it starts to open out. It becomes sort of fourth and fifth gear corners, and then you're really tramping on, and that's. But it was a real. I don't know, pleasure, insight to see Gary, because he's absolutely methodical in his. He's a bit of a character, but he took the whole thing really, really seriously. And he was out. He was out with the spray paint, spraying apex points.
Was he?
Yeah, and he was just watching. When he was in the car, he was just watching onboards all the time.
Yeah.
And he was out first thing. He was the last one away. He was. Come back, setting his bike up, and he just got better and better and better.
So, and did he go back? Would he go back? Yeah.
I think the difficulty for Gary is that the event clashes with Macau, and this year he gave Macau a miss because of the fact you had to do a 7-day quarantine and go out there, and he was a little bit unhappy with the way things had gone since Mike Trimby left it, I think.
Yeah.
And but he did say, when the results started coming through, he thought maybe I should be out there.
Yeah, he could have won it.
Yeah, that's right. Yes,
he could have won it.
Yeah. So I think it depends on the dates, but I know I can say without any reservation that Gary thoroughly enjoyed it, because it's not just going to the Cayenne road races; it's the whole experience of being there. And you get looked after so nicely. Just tremendous.
And you travel with Ronnie. Ronnie's been quite a few events over the years. Well experienced as a sponsor as well.
Yeah,
what did he think?
Ronnie had lots of ideas for and feedback to them about how he thought the whole event had gone and what they could do to do better. And And I think the first day, of course, we had bikes. He didn't have a bike, so he couldn't get out and about. But then they found ways of him getting more involved in what was going on and getting up to the start and being more part of everything. And I think he really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
we were all taken aback by the hospitality and the whole experience of. And it's quite refreshing because it was just all so new and different, and this was just all it was all positivity coming out of the event. The organisers, they try so hard to put it on.
Yeah,
and it's a huge, as all these things are. It's a huge undertaking, and
so I suppose the downside really is the fact that they only go past you once if you're watching.
That's true. Yeah, spectating.
You don't get a second chance or third chance. And
Yeah,
when you spoke to some of the riders, presumably, did any of them express an interest in coming to the island for the TT?
Well, that's one of the questions that you asked sort of first off, and we got this idea spinning around now that we'd like to. As far as I know, you might correct me here. I don't think there have been any Mexicans yet on the mountain course. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, actually. I think there may have been, but I'm not totally sure. And one or two other people might correct me on that one. I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't recall any personally. No. But way back, actually, it's interesting how many people did travel over from different parts of the world. But Mexico doesn't really come to mind with me now. No.
But they've got plans now. They want to see, as Hector would say, when he looked across the top of the grandstand and saw all the different flags from the different countries, he didn't want to see a Mexico flag up there. That's the aim.
Yeah, excellent.
And they want to build some bridges. Some bridges because we've been inundated with people in the UK and the Isle of Man who want to go over there, and there's lots of Americans that want to
come over here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So maybe there's some scope there for building those bridges and developing it in some way.
2023, you up for it?
Well, they're already saying let's go, let's do it again.
Yeah.
And whether or not that's too soon to see the Mexicans coming over here, I don't know.
Yeah.
But one thing is for sure, they're a mega determined bunch, and they're very serious about what they do.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be at all surprised if we saw some Mexican riders on the mountain course in the near future.
Excellent. That would be good to see. Yeah. What was the fastest time over the 74K?
Fastest time is 38 minutes.
So yeah.
And there's the guy that came second. I've got a screenshot of all the results, which you're welcome to have. Yeah. He's a really, really tidy rider, and I'm one of the practice runs. He overtook me, but I got to follow him for a couple of kilometres. I thought, this guy, he can really ride, and he'd go well on a TT course.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, Jim. Well, thanks for your time.
And pleasure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It sounds an amazing event.
It was
one of those that
if you want to get over, if you want to do something completely different, like you say, spectator-wise, it's a little bit. But one of the things they're thinking about doing, and this was Hector's idea, is you pick up a bike and you experience the Cayenne road races, and then you take a boat, you go a little bit further up to California, and you drive some of these routes through California, Yosemite National Park, out to Vegas and all that, and make a sort of 2-week experience trip, if you like. And I think I could imagine some people going for that.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, particularly this time of the year.
Yeah,
it's still decent. Nice weather, no doubt. Yeah,
I fell asleep in the sun. That's hence the red face.
Thanks, Jim.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks for your time.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.